Hello, 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 hello. Okay, this should be fine. All right, this is my entire opinion on. Okay, it's viewing my computer screen. This is me reacting to, well, less of reacting and more of going over what Random had said in his video, going over what I said. All right. So I've already gone about 9 minutes into it until I realize I need to make a response to this. And I don't think he even spelled that right. Um, but here, I will go over a tad bit of it right now. So basically I made a Minecraft server based on the Chill SMP. We made it and I owned it entirely until my friends were like, "Oh, can you give us access to turn on the server? Oh, can you give us access to do all this other stuff on the server? Oh, can we have more plugins?" So I just gave them access to the server so that they can, add stuff while I'm offline and do whatever they want while I'm gone. Except for I didn't realize that you could steal the entire world and then give yourself full access to the server, then steal everything someone else had created in Eternos. And so this is what Random had done. He had taken it all and he had made his own thing. And I asked him to give me op, of which he did, and he didn't set any ground rules. So I basically did whatever I wanted. The only ground rule he did set was to not crash the server. And I didn't, I didn't crash the server. Hurrah! I didn't do that. What I did do though was I had fun and I went around playing with people and I also just did a bunch of OP stuff. And because of spite, I do hate Random now because he had done this. But in spite of what he had done, I basically set up a bunch of little areas, which he never said not to admin abuse. He just said don't crash the server. So I did whatever I wanted because he never told me anything. And whenever he did start saying don't admin abuse, don't admin abuse, it's because he had already been admin abusing and everyone in the server had known. Everyone had already known. And it's just me, my friends, and Random used to be my friend, but he's no longer is. And it's just we found out, well, we didn't really find out. We knew that he was admin abusing because if we had gone through the entire like world, he had gone and created multiple times. He had given himself multiple sets of netherite armor. I had even gone into the nether and I had checked through everything in Spectator and nothing there looked legit. By that I mean like, yeah, there were some areas, but it looked like it was either X-rayed or baritoned. And I'm not even sure if that was random, because why would he do that if he has op? So I did check, and I found out that he had used commands and game mode to give himself overpowered loot, which was just netherite and stuff. Not too overpowered, but it was just game items that were normally able to get achieved. He just didn't do it legitimately. And we had gone over this with him, and he was like, "Oh, okay, fine. I won't go into op. I won't go into creative mode or anything like that." He goes into creative mode and op several more times when I'm not even doing anything. To be fair, I just went into spectator. I went into creative. I went invisible. I followed people around. I was just seeing what they were doing. Random proceeds to go into creative mode, go invisible, go around Prime and start like bullying him. He bullied Gogi, he bullied Riz, he bullied not Goose because he was on his side, but who else did he bully? He mainly just bullied those three. Oh, and Mass Beef. He did bully Mass Beef. Um Mass Beef completely quit the server because of what Random had done to him. And after that, I felt so bad that I just started making overpowered loot to where if something had ever happened, like it had just done, of him banning me, because he wasn't even supposed to be at that mansion. He allowed me to get the seed of the map, or of not the map. I already had the seed to the world because I had owned it previously, and I had gone through it, and I just looked for a random mansion, like Woodland Mansion, thousands of blocks away, furthest one from spawn. Not too far though, but it was pretty far, and I had proceeded to. Fuck, I'm tired. I had proceeded to. Random had allowed me to do this, by the way. I had proceeded to TP Goose to me to the Woodland Mansion, and Random was completely fine with this. And then he had put himself into spectator mode and then TP'd to us, and I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want him to know where we were, what was happening. And but I had already started to blow up the mansion, and Goose was watching this, and he was totally fine with it. And Random had gone to spectator mode. What I had done was I had put up a bunch of TNT already on the mansion, and I had lit it. Now, Random wasn't there yet. He had gotten there after about half the mansion was already exploded and everything. It was all world edited TNT, and I had kept blowing up the mansion more and more and more. And then random, I pressed tab. I checked he was in spectator, so I turned him into survival mode, and he was near us, and I kept blowing up TNT. Eventually, he had gone into the area of the mansion, even though there was nothing there, and I was still exploding things. I set down world edit, and I was about to light the TNT, and then I did, and random was in the middle of the TNT apparently, and he wasn't supposed to go in the middle of the mansion because he knew I was blowing everything up. I'd set down like I think three, eight, 5 or 8,000 blocks of TNT, and what had happened was he was stuck in it, and I don't know why he didn't just leave the game because he knew what I was doing, or just not have gone there in general. But he had started breaking a bunch of the TNT and taken it, which was cheated in TNT, might I add, because nobody else was supposed to be there except for me and Goose. And Goose was fine. Goose was far away. Like, Goose was in the trees far away, and if he started lagging, he had pearls, so he could just, like, go away. Hi, Prime. And after this, I had asked Random to remove the TNT, and he kept on bringing up the topic of, no, because you had almost killed me, I'm taking these 2.5 stacks of TNT and I'm keeping them. I said, no, you're not. That was cheated in. You're not going to keep them. Give them back. And he didn't, and so I proceeded to try and kill him to take the TNT out of his inventory forcefully. The only issue was that I'm pretty laggy, and whenever I play, I hit a lot of things. But I also had instant killing potions because Random had it at spawn, which he had also previously cheated in. And I had taken that out of spite and started to kill him multiple times using it. The only issue was that villagers, I put the stream link in random server. Thank you, Prime. The only issue is that also put it in my Discord server as well. It's like people can watch this as well. I had thrown the potion and it had killed 3 other of random's villagers, but those villagers did not. I doubt they were legit because in his sorry Fox, in his world which he had taken from me, he has it where it's always night. Like it is never daytime. He had it for already a week and a half or so previously. And so even if I did kill those villagers, it was all useless because they were not doing anything. They couldn't refresh their trades, nothing like that. And it was mainly useless to even have the villagers. I don't know why he got so upset, even though they did nothing but were just there. And even if like there was another village like right next to him, so even if I did kill those villagers, he still had another one if he wanted to do raids or anything like that. But man, but I had killed the villagers and then he had taken away my op, cleared my inventory. I had gone to go AFK because I had to do something because I have a family, and he had proceeded to clear me, put me in a bedrock box, and said, "Okay, so now we're gonna have a conversation." And I was trying to have a conversation. I was like standing there. I was like, "Dude, okay, just give me back my op. Is my serve you stole it from me, dude? It's pretty fair." Oh, Prime has proof of. Here, send them to me. Prime, send it to me. I'm actually playing games again. Randoms in this VC. Okay, send it over to me, Prime. But look in Discord. I'm looking in Discord. Oh, he also banned me from his Discord server about that too, the Chill SMP Discord server. Um, but what had happened was he put me in a Bedrock box and he started saying, "You're gonna stay in here until you understand. File's too powerful. All right, dude, it's fine. Just send it over to me through like email or something." But I'm trying to remember where I left off. Box, Bedrock, him taking away op. Right. I came back to my computer and I was in a Bedrock box with him on the other side. And I was in survival mode as well, so I couldn't do anything. What he didn't think I could do though is I had asked Prime and Goose to get on as they were in the VC. Prime was playing Ark Survival Ascended, and Prime was just AFK in the VC, probably playing Phantom Forces or something. And I had asked them to get on, and they had, and then Random just gave up on the box, and he's like, well, hey Tori. What had happened was, he had given up and just started to get upset and broke the bedrock box and just let everybody out. And then he just left me in survival mode the entirety of it. I had nothing that could crash the server or anything like that in my inventory. Even if I did, I would need operator or at least creative to do it. Um, Otherwise, there'd been no other way. I had types of advantages by advantages I mean I had previously known this could have happened because Random had already been power hungry by taking away my own server from me and had taken away op and everything that I had in that server from me and taking it for himself. So I had already known he was probably going to do this again, so I had gone and made overpowered shulker boxes, and I had scattered them throughout the world. I have screenshots of the locations, and I'm still friends with I'm still friended with most of the people on that server. Um, I actually recently had a conversation with somebody that I knew, and it was him being on random side because he thinks I had gone a tad bit overboard. I'm not saying I didn't, but I will say that I honestly think that Random deserves his own server to be crushed after taking over mine and making it as his. I do not condone stealing or anything like that, even if it's a in-game item or anything, but I will say I am very upset about it still. Um, Here, let's watch this. This is Prime's point of view after he had banned me, I think. Is this when he had banned me? Oh, that's Goose with the KB stick. That's random going around in creative mode. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Prime. But this is his response to my video, and I just want to make another one because clearly he's making me seem to be the bad guy after he had done all this time to, you know, get back at me over something that he had already done. So I just want to make a response because to let everybody know that I'm not the bad guy in this situation, it is random. But even after random had indeed banned me because I had told him the truth, honestly, it's just kind of amazing to me, really, the fact that he was able to get so much done over being able to sleep at night, over stealing the world, all the progress, everything in the server that I had created and I had led him into. Oh, right. I also said also Eternos right here. See? This was my Chelsea P. What he had done was I forgotten to remove all access to it. He had access to the entirety of it, and I took away all of his access, but it was too late. And he had already changed the name to Panda's Gay SMP, and he had deleted the world, deleted all the files, deleted the plugins, deleted everything in the thing. And he had removed everything in this server that made it sort of, a different server because he had already he even removed the backups too. See, all the backups are gone because it's no longer connected. But it's just wild. He had taken the entirety of the server and he changed the version too. This isn't even the right version. This was we had the version in 1.20.1, but no, it's 1.9.4. It's just completely different. I mean, it's just wild. But I just want to make this response and say, Random, you really think that this entire video you're making a point saying, oh, like, I didn't cheat. I will admit, I did cheat. But the reason why I cheated is because you never gave me any ground rules. The only ground rule you gave me is don't destroy the server. I didn't destroy the server. I made it more fun. More people joined the server because of me. No one liked the lore. The only people who liked the lore were you, Baron, uh, I'm not sure about Potato. Potato's probably fine without it. Jolly. Jolly I'm chill with because Jolly honestly just won't take any sides at this point. He's cool with both of us. He's just taking a break from us right now. He's leaving. He's by himself. He's fine. I don't have any beef with Jolly. Jolly's cool. Goose I'm chill with. Prime I'm chill with. Gogi, I hate Luffy actually. Ozzy has he sort of, you know, he also helped out. And actually, hold on, did he? You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think Ozzy did anything. Hold on. Luffy. This is his Discord account. I'm not gonna post it though, because That'd be very rude, and I'm not gonna take it too far where I just give his own full Discord account out. But honestly, he thinks he's the good guy here when he knows he's the bad guy because he's done so much to get in spite of me after I had gotten back at him. I just want to make this video to make it clear. I did cheat a little bit using the operator privileges that he had never set any ground rules, so I had used it to its fullest extent. But so did he. And he will bring up the argument, oh, I only cheated because you were cheating and I had to fix what you were doing. I did nothing wrong, dude. Everything that I had done, I had fixed by myself. The only reason why you'd gone into operator is because you have very little trust of everybody. That's your own trust